Louisiana versus all y'all. Jarrett Roser here today with 2021 Parkview quarterback, and just a couple days ago now, the latest commitment to Air Force's 2021 recruiting class on the football field, Roman Mula. Roman, it's been such a weird 2020 thus far. We didn't get a chance to do spring stuff. You guys are just getting a chance to get back out there these past couple weeks and get together as a team and get a little bit of summer work in. Congratulations on the commitment, but even before we get too deep into that, how have you guys been doing overall, just kind of navigating through all this?
I think we've been doing all right. Nobody on our team or anybody that I really know of has gotten the virus, thankfully. So, we're making it just like everybody else is, trying to get through it together. Yes, sir.
And so then getting right into the good news, how exciting has the past week or so been for you to last Thursday you made the announcement that you were committed to Air Force, just kind of the spring, the offer came a little bit earlier in the spring. What had the conversations been like with you and the family leading up to that? And then what made Air Force be the decision, and how exciting has it been to make that announcement and kind of celebrate a little bit?
Yes, sir. So it's been awesome. Very honored and thankful that, I have the opportunity to go to such a school like that. And, my family just, since they offered, they've texted me almost every day. Head coach called me on Memorial Day, which was at 8:00 at night, which was a huge honor. Like, to show that, like, he would take the time out of Memorial Day definitely was a big honor. And we felt that, if I'm going to get the opportunity to go there and play college football at the level that they play at, considering they're ranked number 22 in the nation last year, is pretty legit. So, and everything that they offer, life after football, that's priceless what they offer. Everything that's on place. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you kind of about that balance, because they have had success on the football field, and that's certainly exciting to a young football player to get a chance to go out there on Saturday and do some big things on the field and get some, bring some big wins back for the team. But there's that piece, and then there's also the service academy piece and what that means to go play for the Air Force or Army or Navy football programs. How good of a mix and a fit did that feel like for you to have kind of some of those aspects in each side of that decision?
Yes, sir. So we're not a military family. Like, none of my, grandparents and all that were in the military. So this was all kind of new to us. But the way that they described it was, you, as a football player, it's not much. You still have to do the normal military stuff and serve the 5 years after. I think there's a base in New Orleans for Air Force. And so me and my family, like, you know what? And for me, like, that really wasn't a big issue. Like, I think I've always been like, you know what, it'd be pretty cool to serve my country in some type of way. So especially, just everything, we were just like, you know what, let's just go ahead and make the decision now, especially with the virus going on and all that. We felt that it was best to just go ahead and commit there. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you mentioned those 5 years really it sets you up for when football's done. It sets up a lot of off-field opportunities just to kind of, in terms of what you learn and the character building component of being there, but also the opportunity to then carry that forward beyond your years in the academy.
Yes, sir. Yep, that's right.
From the football side of things, Air Force is known for kind of a run-heavy offense, a lot of triple option and things like that. And Parkview, a lot of times, historically, has been considered the same. And you've had a chance to throw the ball around probably a little bit more than maybe some of your predecessors at that position through the years had. But you've also shown what you can do with your legs. How do you feel about that fit, specifically football-wise, and transitioning from Parkview after your senior year coming to the Air Force team?
Yes, sir. So I always like to think that I'm a throw-first quarterback, but, having the speed that I have, I'd say is a plus for sure. So I grew up, obviously, triple option my whole life. I never took a snap from the shotgun until last season when Coach LeFors came. So, I mean, I think it's going to be a good fit. And I think talking to the offensive coordinator, they do throw a little bit more than the other academy schools do. So I was happy about that as well. But yeah, the triple option, it's a great offensive scheme. I think especially at that level, got some hard-nosed football players that go to the academies, and I think that's definitely the right way to go over there. But yeah, I'm excited about the offense. I think everything that the coaching staff was telling me, fits me perfectly, and so I'm pretty pumped about that. Yes, sir.
What has your offseason looked like thus far? Because I know you've been putting in a lot of work still, even though kind of the opportunities to have a normal spring have been pretty limited. You've been one of the guys that have been out there and found a way to, just to stay training as much as you can with this offseason. What does that look like for you? What type of work have you been able to put in even before getting a chance to get back with the guys over at Parkview?
Yes, sir. So whenever all this COVID stuff started to happen, like our coaches sent us like a workout that if we had weights, we could do with, and if we didn't have weights, they'd send us like another workout plan. And so me and my teammates would do that. And on the side, like I thought that it was like essential to, get with some of my receivers and stay in timing and throw. So we'd go throw it like at first we would go throw at Parkview, but then they kind of said we can't really do that anymore just for liability issues. But after that, like Woodlawn, Middle Park, we would throw a lot. And we'd also go run a lot. I mean, it'd probably be a little bit more than 10 people or whatever at the time, but a couple of our guys, we go run, do the levees. We run the levees a lot. I thought that our Parkview had a good, COVID off-season scenario as far as that goes. I mean, everybody seemed to be working. We were all checking in on each other. And I really think that, we kept going in the right direction. Yes, sir.
And now as more of you are able to get together and be around the coaches and stuff like that and turn the attention toward senior year as a bigger group, y'all senior year and the season as a whole as the big team group, what's kind of the conversation or mindset or the goals for this year's Parkview group as you kind of start the early conversation about what you're expecting this fall if everything goes well?
Yes, sir. So obviously the ultimate goal is to, win a state championship. But I think the second year in the new offense is going to be huge. I mean, we have a great senior class. Everybody's, off football. There's not a person on our team that doesn't want to be there. I think it's going to be a great year. And I think we're going to surprise a lot of people, to be honest with you. Yes, sir.
So with the transition in terms of the coaching staff and some of those philosophies, I think there was a lot of anticipation of, for whatever success you guys could have this past year, and there were some points where y'all definitely surprised some people, that it was going to be an opportunity for a really big step forward beyond last year to where this year could be a standout year. And some of that comes with just the familiarity, like you mentioned, with the offense and the coaching staff. Some comes with the fact that so many of you guys were going to be returning, so many key players that are going to be seniors this year or even younger than your class.
Yes, sir.
What has that transition been like, I guess? What were some of the growing pains to get to where you guys ultimately did get last year? And then how much of an opportunity is there to really build upon that heading into this next season?
Yes, sir. So there definitely was some, a little bit of growing pains, but I think that kind of comes with it, new coaching staff, new head coach, especially, new offense, completely new offense. But, overall, I think that we had some growing pains at the beginning, but then we started to come together this season. And then towards the end of the season, we lost a tough one versus Baker that I think we should have won, just in overtime. But, those type of things happen. But overall, I thought we started kind of clicking towards the end of the season. And, especially for the whole offense, we have never – especially this upcoming season, having a whole year under our belt, I think is going to be very beneficial to us. Yes, sir.
What's it going to be like when you guys get a chance to be out there and doing your thing on Friday night, and then you're hearing, whether it be the PA or seeing in the newspaper or on TV the next day, Air Force commit Roman Mula and the Eagles and stuff like that, just kind of the combination of things?
Yeah, I think that's big honor. My buddy Ian is also committed to Navy and other academy schools. So that's, two people on our team going to the academy schools, I think is pretty cool. So, I think that that's definitely going to be something people are talking about. But, yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. I'm ready to lead the team and, do whatever it takes to get the job done. Yes, sir.
Good deal. Roman, I certainly appreciate you taking a couple minutes on a
Yes,
Tuesday
sir.
afternoon and chatting about it.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
congratulations again to you and the family, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You got it. Again, he's Roman Mula, the latest Air Force commitment for this 2021 class, and he and the guys over at Parkview Baptist gearing up for his and his classmates' senior season and a big 2020 fall campaign for the
Yes, sir.
program as a whole.